Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video. Today we're playing some Sun Wukong solo with the Aspect. This is my first Aspect Sun Wukong game, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So really quick, I know a lot has been being said about the patch upcoming soon with Hoi and stuff. I want to just reiterate, I've got a full video planned for that. Once the actual patch notes are out, I'll talk about it and all those things then. But I wanted to get a Wukong Aspect game in. So looks like we are leaning against an Anubis solo. This is my first time doing this Aspect. I've so far been pretty unimpressed with Sun Wukong in terms of like being a strong character, so we'll see how it feels now. Looks like this guy had his jungler help him on blue. So we're going to just spawn in behind, unfortunately. That's just sort of how it is in this game. Big thing, with our build is I am planning to play really aggressive. If you don't know how Sun Wukong Aspect works, effectively whenever I use my dash, I am locked into that dash ability until I come back to lane. Or until I come back to fountain, excuse me. And then I can change it. So right now, I'm going to Tiger. And now I'm stuck in the Tiger stance until I reset. So yeah, that's kind of the whole purpose of it. And the advantage is that your abilities get some type of buff upon whatever stance you're locked into. So it's different depending on the one. We just got a shell. I'm just kind of walking him again. And yeah, this one for the Tiger gives us attack speed. So with a couple of autos, we're going to be able to kill him. Just kind of hard stick that. A little bit scary looking, but we are okay. So like I said, I can't, bull stance or bird stance or any of that stuff, but it did give me an attack speed buff. These guys are just spamming. Holy moly. Okay, we'll take it back here now. We get Chalice, and for my first item this game, I'm going to go into a Rune Forged. The idea here is I just kind of want some survivability. I wanted to rush like some item that gave me some damage, but also some safety, so I felt like it was probably a good idea in my estimation and just like experience. Also, I forgot to change the stance, so I'm still in Tiger. It's not that bad. Tiger in this game is slow immune, which wasn't the case in Smite 1, so actually sticking in it for this lane is probably a decent idea. But yeah, so sorry, what I was saying though is like in my experience, I haven't really enjoyed damage Wukong, either full strength or full int. Haven't really found it to be too great. I think full int's better than full strength for sure, but neither one was amazing in my like experience having played. So yeah, he did get a couple of bug fixes, which definitely helped this god feel a little bit better, but yeah, haven't been the most impressed with Wukong. That being said, we'll see. One of my most played characters in Smite 1, so I'm glad at least he's in the game. And yeah, Tiger Stance is probably definitely just the move. So we get an attack speed buff after we use our Tiger. That's effectively, or maybe it's after we use our 1? It's after we use our 1, maybe. Yeah. Or just like abilities that aren't our Tiger, maybe. I'm not really sure. I think it's just after we use our 1. Okay, cool enough. Makes sense. Dashing on him again. Remember, we have ult now, so not super afraid. We can just ult here. Got the clones out. Now we'll land, auto 2. He is dead again. Boom! There we go. Good stuff for us. So by the way, because I didn't explain the other aspect benefits, so when you're in your Ox stance, when you choose that one, which is your bull, obviously, your second ability, your 2, knocks up. It's a slight knock up, it's very small. Think of like Susanoo at the very beginning, where it's like barely anything. And with the Eagle stance, your abilities are on a 25% shorter cooldown, I believe. Your 1 and your 2, not your 3 or your ult, just your 1 and your 2. So the Eagle stance idea is if you're building a full damage build, you can just kind of poke spam and obviously be an Eagle. This Tiger, I think, is really only for the laning phase. You're generally just going to be going to Bull. Obviously, normally I probably would just be in Bull for the laning phase as well, but quite frankly, like, I don't ever have a reason to be using the Bull stance into an Anubis that has knockup immunities, so yeah, it just wasn't going to happen. So obviously Tiger stance is probably the worst of the 3, but situationally it can be good, and in a lane like this, pretty strong. So far so good though. I mean, we're doing pretty well. Again, Rune Forge, the idea is we get some health regen, some power, stuff like that. Again, I think the best way to play Sun Wukong build-wise is to build him defensive-centric, kind of more like an Achilles type of build where you maybe get a strength item or two, but you're primarily going for, you know, Phoenix Shield and, you know, items of that nature. Because in my, like, experience seeing this character, he feels very much like Thor did on release and Ra did on release, where his base numbers are decent, but with all the, like, scaling... I mean, quite frankly, I think messiness that this character has, it's not really that rewarding, it feels like, to build damage on this character as I think it should be. And so what I mean by that is, you know, with the character having scaling basically going backwards, if you build int or strength, depending on where they are positionally proportionate to you, it just feels like you're at a disadvantage most of the time building damage on this character. Like, your scaling is just kind of bad. The way that I would fix it personally, we're going to bait here a little bit because we've got help. Shut up. The way that I would change it personally is I don't think... So, like, as it stands right now, effectively, let's say you're building full in. If somebody is close to you, you're just straight up having less scaling. And if somebody is far from you, you're having average scaling, as in, like, your normal scaling that you would have. And it's the same way inverse with strength. So if someone is far from you, you do less damage, and if someone is close to you, you do the normal amount of damage. I don't think that makes a lot of sense, personally. I think it should be that if you're building strength and someone's close to you, you do extra damage. And if someone is far from you, you just do normal amounts of damage. I think punishing somebody for, you know, like dealing a type of damage from a range just doesn't make sense unless the scaling is really good. So I mean to say that I think if they're going to have this, like, you're punished for being close to them if you build in, and vice versa, it should just be stronger. That's just my personal opinion. I think it's too punishing for how it stands. Because it's like, if I have 80% scaling in, let's say, which I don't actually know if that's the amount, but we can check. So I have, yeah, I have 75% in scaling at far range, right? That's not that good, you know? So it's like, I have 37% in scaling from close range and 75% from far. I would much rather, if they keep it this way, for my in-scaling long range to be like 95%, you know what I mean? So therefore, like, I'm really incentivized to actually play the range, and then it makes a lot of sense. You know, obviously, I know when it's Eagle stance here, so not really gonna have kill potential, but I just wanted to play a little bit safer now, so I don't hate the decision. But that's just my POV. I feel like you should, yes, obviously, maybe get punished a little bit for not playing in the ranges, but when you think about the fact that there's, like, plenty of characters that have that type of in-scaling with no drawbacks, it doesn't make sense, you know what I mean? If you're gonna be weakened, the point I'm making is that you should really be in an advantageous spot. I'm more of the impression that they should, if they're gonna keep the in-scaling how it is, when you're at max range, you do extra in damage or something like that, and vice versa for strength. That way, you don't feel punished. You only feel well. You're gonna feel punished, but you actually feel rewarded, rather than just like okay. Either way, though, lane's going good so far. Again, I think this aspect of being an Eagle stance obviously gives you a little bit more of a farming thing. But when you look at their draft, they have a lot of slows, and I'm not really playing to kill this guy at this point. We're even going Phoenix Shield to like highlight that. So I've got slow immunity, a lot of movement speed. Obviously, again, my Tiger is slow immune, so it's like fine. But I have lower cooldown, so I'm able to farm a little bit more efficiently. I think this aspect is definitely strong. I like the design as well, quite frankly. And I know Hui's coming out. He looks absolutely awesome, man. I really think they did a great job with Hui. So definitely exciting things on the horizon. Get a 2 here. Gonna 1, and we just kind of auto-attack this guy. I'll ult here just for fun, I guess. I really don't need to. And that's another one, boys. Good job. So yeah, we'll just kind of keep it going. So sorry, what I was saying, though, about building like this tankier type of build is you're just getting the opportunity to not really worry about, oh, you know, which spot am I positionally centered because of my scaling, blah, blah, blah. It's a lot more like I can just place on Wukong normally, and my base damage will carry me, which isn't as good as it was in Smite 1, to be clear, and stuff like that, but it's still good enough that I'm just like a safe warrior, and I can play the game. So, yeah, I definitely think hybrid tank Wukong is the way to go. Is it great? You know, is kind of a tough situation. I'm having a really tough time, like, ranking how good this character is. I think damage Wukong is just like unbelievably trash, but tank Wukong to me is like okay. The thing with Wukong, right, and he's got the Cerberus slash Scylla like ideology with the character, and what I mean by that is both of those gods' damage are a lot lower actually than they were in Smite 1, but their safety is extremely powerful in a one relic game. So Scylla, low damage, realistically, but you're really not going to die a lot assuming you're positioning with some skill, right? Same idea with Cerberus. He's just a very safe character, and that's really valuable. Tank, non-tank, doesn't really matter. Safety is important. So that's kind of like where you're excelling with a Sun Wukong pick. I think he's not really like a frontliner in the way that a god like Achilles is a frontliner, or a god like Hercules is a frontliner even, or, you know, Kabrakan or something. But he's got a lot of disruption. So it's really hard for me to like rank this character. I think he's a little bit below average with a hybrid build, and I think damage he's just like unplayable, damn near, realistically. That's kind of my POV on the god, I would say. Did lose a gold for, we've actually lost 2 already, so we're down 4k as a team. Yeah, gold is rough. Because if you get golds like this, you're kind of just winning, so it's going to be a tough match to get up from under, but we'll do our best. I would recommend probably, you know, like once you start to leave a little bit of the laning phase stuff behind, you start looking towards switching to the bull stance. If you're fighting a lot in the lane, you know, bull stance is going to be the way to go. But yeah, so far, doing alright. I'm pretty safe. I can't really get ganked super easily. Can come mid here. I've got the proxy rotation prio. Maybe we get something here. One could hope, right? Ra's our target. Oh dear. Getting cooked. I gotta slow. Just gonna ult this guy. Oh my gosh, I missed. Oh, yikes. Yeah, that was really rough. Yeah, I just fucked that. He was really quick. I just absolutely missed. That's terrible. My bad. Unlucky, dude. My fight is hard lost. Definitely do wish I had the Ox stance there, though. I won't lie. Got a Anubis ult. We're good. He did end up killing the Ross, so I guess it's not too bad, but I was just on me. He's dead, sadly. MP. Alright, we'll take a reset here, switch our stance to Ox, and yeah. Should be alright. I think this aspect's pretty well balanced in terms of, did it fix? I hope it did. Let's see. No. How did it not fix? What? Okay. 1 second. Do I have to just go back to base? Huh. Until summer start. Oh, I thought it was my. Sorry, my bad. So I have to ult to change it. I thought I just had to go into fountain. I was wrong. Alright. So post ult is the change. That's very weird. I swear that's not what they said in the Titan talk. I don't know. Whatever. All good. Got the slow on this guy. NP. I'm so confused. Ah, whatever. No worries. Alright, we get the wave clear advantage here. So that's rather weird. I'm very lost. Okay. NP. Well, we'll go mid. Try to do something here. Got some more farm, which is nice. And yeah, now I probably want to go some kind of defense item. It gives me some cooldown. I only have 10 cooldown rate right now, which is not great. No ult here, so we can get some more damage in. There we go. It's been fixed. Really close, man. That was a great cripple by the Ares. It's still playable, though. And these extra knockups are helpful. Nice job. You're going to notice that the Ox in this game, the knockup is also a lot lower, which is strange, because usually the knockup in Smite 1, a lot more displacement. Also, I'm just dead. Good play. I wasn't really paying too much attention. I was yapping. We gotta just avoid the chain. We avoided it. Never mind. Yeah, the knockup is really weak, though. Like, I'm knocking him up like a foot. Wukong knockup in Smite 1 was like 10 feet, it felt like. It was very, very high. Okay, that's exaggerating, but there was a lot more, like, to the left or to the right, depending on where you hit them. They've really underdone the knockup in this game, and I do think that hurts them, because I'm always out there in Smite 1. That chain never hits me from the Ares, because he's too far pushed back. He might not have even hit the chain, I might have just died before, but nonetheless, like, the point is I'm not, you know, he's knocked away further. So, yeah. A little weak for sure. We're gonna go into Onis here, get us some magical defense, survivability, safety, all that stuff. Again, our build I think is good. It's just, or no, maybe I don't go Onis because I have to go Genjis. Oh, and I can't even fucking change it now. Whatever. Whatever.
Defend the Gold Fury.
Can't kill this guy, can I? It'll be close. I mean, maybe. I guess I could Tiger him now, right? Oh, we got help. I'm not going to. I'd rather just save this. Does he do no damage? Sure does. Okay, good job. Alright, well, we got a pick. We'll take it. Game state's pretty bad, so if we're able to just like get kills to make sure they don't, you know, get every objective on the map, I think that's probably the way we want to go. Sometimes, dude, like, I don't know, obviously I don't think I'm playing like the best pick 4 winning out there, but we kind of just like lost Gold Furies before I could even impact the game, and it's kind of just like Jover off that. That's just sometimes like, you know, unfortunately how solo lane works. It's definitely unlucky, but it's kind of part of why I think like this game's state is pretty bad from a map situation. I've talked about this before, I don't want to like lament for an hour about it, but like the fact that we're able to get kills and stuff and build a lead in the lane, but because they get an objective on the other side of the map, I just feel like Gold Fury is too easy to get and it gives too much gold to people who are uninvolved. I almost wish, excuse me, that you got less gold or more gold, depending, distribution-wise, depending on if you are actually doing it or not. So I mean to say, like, if you're doing gold, you should get more, and if you're not there, you should get less. That just makes sense to me. Because, like, the fact that I'm behind because somebody on the other side of the map did an objective just doesn't sit right with me. And vice versa, you know what I mean? I think that'd be a good change. Like, again, I get it's, like, an objective, you have to play for those, yada yada, but playing solo side in this game is virtually irrelevant because of that issue. And, I don't know, it kind of sucks to be on a very bad roll as a result. But, you know, I guess we sign up for it. Just kind of ulting us. Looks like we'll kill this guy again, so that's good. Shoot, maybe not. Okay, we did get him. Not sure we were going to be able to kill this Nem, though. Want to make sure I can free beads anything. Oh, it's kind of a shit beads, but all good. I don't care. As long as he dies, who cares? We are going in a little aggressive. This might be bad. Rip. Okay, I think I'm fine. Yeah, we juke the chain, we're good. Get a little knock up here, other knock up. Good Ares ult. This might be winnable though. Oh, shit. Oh my gosh, I almost walked into that. We're okay. Run! Holy shit, it kind of worked. Ares is so low. We can kill Ares. It will kill Ares. Nice shove, nice shove. There we go. Alright, it all worked out. That was close, man. I'm gonna go into Spear Robe here. Get some more survivability and all those great things. Also, you know, great into the high CC they have. After this, probably... I mean, we only have one more item to build. Yeah, not too sure, honestly. Because it's weird. Normally, like, when they have a comp like this, usually, like, I recommend building physical defense over magical. But this Anubis really is kind of, like, getting on me a lot. And, he does a lot of damage, dude. I won't lie about that. A game like this should be easier for our backliners, but they're just kind of behind still. I probably just build another... Oh, he's like absolutely sprinting it. I probably just build another defense item, truthfully. That's shared prots. Man, rough. Like, maybe we go... I mean, I could go Thebes low-key. Might be kind of hype. Shove. Just wanted to make sure we could kill this guy. Just have to run. I think I'm dead here. I'm definitely dead here. Too bad. All good. Cripple was the final nail in the coffin. Man, we are so far behind as a team. Like, how? Ay, ay, ay. Rough, dude. Yeah, I don't think we can, like, really win a fight until our backliners get, like, items, so... It is tough. Maybe they can steal this. Good luck. Try. It's close. Run! Good damage. Zuler hits hard. Spear Robe is done. And now... Probably just go Freya's Tears. Yeah, we do need more cooldown. I only have 10. I did talk about that as being a bit of an issue and then I didn't build any more. I meant to go Genji's instead of Oni's here. Oni's is definitely fine. I mean, look, like, we're probably going to lose this game, truthfully. I don't really think this is the best Wukong game, just because, like, they have Anubis, so my Oxform isn't great. And, they have an Ares, so I get crippled easily and all that, which also not so great. But it's going okay. I mean, I think this is just other factors, honestly. Pick feels fine. It's still winnable, so we'll try, but... Yeah, it might just be one of those matches. My damage threat is just really little. I think the biggest thing that I would shift on this character is I think his Oxform just needs to be reverted to what it was in Smite 1. Because if my damage is weak and my CC is worse, I'm kind of just like a decoy, which you always were on this god, but it's like a less effective one. Got the knock-up on him. It's very low. Nice job. I kind of ulted thinking I had to chase there, and I didn't, so a bit bad by me. Because our ult's damage is actually pretty decent. I just don't get to use it now. I think here, unless we can get this gold, which... Not sure. I'll do a little wraparound. I think we just leave, though. We really have to just kind of get some levels. Oh, my bad, I forgot. Oh, shit, I've griefed it. I completely forgot. No! Alright, let's go hit 20. This is core. We have got to. If we get our bluestone, I have hope. Just really need to split the map right now, though, and catch up. Alrighty. Got the wave shoved. Yeah, I'm almost at starter. Like, I'm very close. I think they're just gonna play fire now. Again, it sucks that I'm in this tiger stance. I fucked up really bad. Let's go over. They should pull in a second. Oh no, it's down. I'm literally insane. No, fire's like down for a while, so they still have it. My bad. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's nice then. They're doing a really bad job right now. So what you want to do, obviously, when you have fire, even if not for that long, you really just want to group and shove. So the fact that they're like kind of playing a split, I know we got like a pick on them, I guess, but it's still just like silly. They're gonna chase me and look to kill me. We just shove left. If I die, it literally doesn't matter. Uh, I think they're grouping to pick me. They are. Notice that Anubis is following me. He's not doing that unless he's got help. Yeah, so probably Nem coming over. This is why we want to be in Ox stance, by the way, so we can actually clear this as we're running. But they're playing the map really poorly. So they have a... Okay, no, he's just dick riding. What the fuck? So I'm not even getting killed. They're just going to shove. Right, which is the worst Phoenix to shove. Okay, how did he die? Oh, dear. Okay, this is just a bad lobby. It's fine. Ay, ay, ay. Alright.
Destroyed a left enemy tower. Your middle Phoenix is under attack. Defend the Titan.
We got our back off, guys. Let's go.
Your Titan is under attack. Killing spree.
Got a beads down. Gonna have to ult here, probably. Not yet. We're good. Thought Nem was gonna ult me. She didn't. Not yet, at least. Gonna get an ult off here. We're ulting for damage. You know, I don't really think I can kill anybody. I guess I get the chance to reset my ult, or my dash. So that's cool. Yeah, I will say, dude, truthfully, like, I didn't realize the ult thing was reset by the thing it did. I thought the attack speed buff gave us a little bit of pressure in the early game. But with a hybrid build like this, to be honest, like, I feel like no aspect might have been a little bit better. Again, I don't want to, like, say that that is what's causing issues for us this game, because it's not. And generally, we've had a pretty, you know, good game, but I don't know. Maybe aspect's just probably a little bit better for, like, a damage build and a damage build only, and you just kind of, like, permanently stay in Eagle stance. That, to me, is, like, reading, just so you can, like, 1-2 more frequently. That, to me, is reading a little bit more relevant. I just feel like I haven't really gotten the advantage. Like, again, it's hard to say because the double knock-up thing from R2 is, like, really limited in this particular game because they have knock-up immunities already. So, like, maybe that's just the thing. But I'm not feeling the value super hard. We're also just, like, in a bit of a scuffed match because our team is behind.
Ganesh, you need a farm, bro.
It's hard to say. Alright, we're gonna back here. We get this tier 2, I guess, and we'll head over. Get a bit more cooldown. And let's see what happens. I mean, firefight's kind of all we got left, right? Oh, it's already gone. Oh no. That's not good. My bad. I guess I could have. I didn't know they were on it, to be fair, which, you know, isn't really an excuse. Alright, well, Agni's dead. Can't help him. Oh, good dash. Maybe he's out. Oh. Rip. This is heartbreaking. I'm assuming that's just GG.
Good game.
Got my ults off. This is not ideal. Good ult. That GG. I had some pre-beads there.
I don't know if this game was even winnable.
I don't know if this game was even winnable. That's funny. Well, you know, it happens. Not a great lobby to really showcase the pick, but I mean, I think we did okay. We did 40k. It just wasn't really a winnable one. That's unfortunate. It's all good though. Yeah, we'll just call it there and kind of keep it moving. Overall, I think Sun Wukong not terrible. And, you know, this kind of defensive build is definitely the move. Not super sure about the aspect, but again, it probably is just more of a conditional thing, sort of like how aspect is pretty conditional on like I'm trying to think of a character that's similar aspect-wise. Maybe like Merlin even. And yeah. Sun Wukong was best player, wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad, boys. Let's go. Okay. What the hell? Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Try to get a better Wukong aspect game in the future. And I will see all of you super soon. Peace.